Hey, Grandma. I just wanted to say thank you so much for the amazing birthday present. I really liked it.
Oh, you mean it's already arrived for you?
Yeah, you sent me that really, really cute wallet, right? I just wanted to let you know that I love it. My old one was getting so worn down, so it's just perfect.
Oh, Dot, well, I'm just so glad that you like it. I spent a long time trying to pick out a good one.
Oh, so that's why the last time that you came over, you were asking me about what my favorite color was and all of that.
Oh, yes, that is correct. I tried to ask around at work about what might be the best thing to get. But then the more I thought about how much you'd be using it, the more it made sense just to ask you.
Well, I really do like it, so thank you so much again for that. But I just hope that it wasn't too expensive. I mean, it seems really, really fancy, and I guess I just feel a bit bad about getting something this nice.
Well, you are growing up and getting bigger, so sometimes it's okay for a grandma to splurge.
And you decided to splurge on me? Oh, thank you so much. You really are the best, Grandma.
Of course, the pleasure's all mine, especially since I understand that you'll be going to college next year. I just wanted you to have something nice that would be able to serve you when you started there.
Again, you just did such a great job. The wallet is really, really cute. And I promise that I'm working hard to study now so that I can get into a good school.
So then, does that mean that you already know where you're going to apply to? Or are you still trying to figure out where you think you might want to go?
Yeah, I already know where I want to go now. But my parents told me it's not going to be easy to get in. But either way, that's where I want to go.
I see. Well, knowing you, I am sure that you'll be able to do anything you set your mind to. So just know that your grandma is always there cheering you on.
Of course, and I know that that's going to mean even more studying in the future, but for now, I really think I can do this. Although, I would be lying if I said that I wasn't just a little worried about it.
Well, it sounds to me like you're setting a great goal for yourself. But the first step in achieving that is believing that you can achieve it.
You're right. I am going to do my best, but I also have my part-time job to worry about, so I'm just so busy with that, too.
Hold on a second. I didn't know that you were working as well. Shouldn't you be more focused on finishing high school and doing the college applications?
I mean, I wish that I could do all that, but I still need to be able to pay my phone bills and have some spending money for the month.
Oh, is that so? I just really think that you should be resting. You know, if you wanted to, I could pay for your phone bill until you finish applying to your schools.
You don't have to go and do something like that, Grandma. Besides, I just know that my parents would be mad if they found out. They are always telling me that I shouldn't run to you to try and solve all my problems.
But I really do want to do this for you if it will help you succeed. Besides, it's not like you come to me for everything already. Maybe I'll try and talk to Philippe.
You mean my dad? But I already told him that I'd work hard on my job and my studies. He said I had to do that if I wanted his help to go to college. And since it's a pretty nice college, I know that I'm going to need some help. So I think that's why my dad banned me from asking you for help.
I'm terribly sorry to say this, Dot, but that doesn't make one bit of sense to me. But let me try and talk to your father. I'm not sure what all the details are, but I'm sure we can work something out. And if he wants to get mad, then he can go ahead and try getting mad at me.
Thank you so much, Grandma. You really are the best. Do you know that? I really have been wanting to focus more on school and applications, so this is amazing.
Oh, sweetie, of course. It really is my pleasure to try and help you. I know that we don't live as close to each other anymore, but that just makes me want to do it all the more. And if you ever need anything or any kind of help, please don't hesitate to ask.
Hey, Mom, sorry I didn't look at my phone until now, but did you call me yesterday?
Philippe, I did not call you yesterday. I called you 2 days ago now.
Oh, really? Has it already been 2 days? Well, I'm sorry about that. Things have been crazy here. But what is it you wanted to talk to me about?
It's about Dot's part-time job. You do realize that she's about to graduate high school, right? Don't you think you should give her a break and let her focus on applying to colleges? I really think you should let her take a break from her job.
Wait, what? Are you serious? Why would I do that? I'm sure she's able to study and work at the same time.
Philippe, what are you talking about? Dot should be doing everything she can to raise her chance of getting into the school she wants. And that means that she should be focusing on graduating with good grades and writing a good application.
Well, if she wants to quit her job, then that's up to her, but I am not going to be giving her any money. I mean, I'm not just some ATM, you know.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. I'll be paying for Dot's cell phone. And I'll give her a little bit of spending money, too.
Oh, really? Well, okay, if that's what you want to do, then I don't have anything to say about it.
Well, okay then. I'm glad that you and I were able to have this little talk. Just pass all this along to Dot, then, and tell her not to worry about money.
Although, don't you think that you're treating your granddaughter just a little bit better than you are me?
Philippe, let's be honest with each other. You're a bit of a bum.
Hey, come on, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not a bum.
Well, we can agree to disagree on that. But that being said, don't you think you're being just a bit too strict with Dot?
Of course I'm being strict with her. Do you have any idea how expensive things have been getting lately? But of course work isn't giving me any kind of raise or anything, so that turns me into having to run the house more rigidly.
I know that, but even your daughter is working. Surely things can't be that tight.
Yes, Dot is working, but I think you can hardly say that she's earning money. But I'm sorry that we can't all live as luxuriously as you. I guess you must be having the time of your life living off of what Dad left you after he kicked the bucket.
What are you talking about, son? You know that you got money from your father as well. But you mishandled it, and that's on you. You didn't have to be living this way.
Okay, sure, I might have done some less than smart things with the money, but still.
The point is that your daughter shouldn't be having to pay for your mistakes. So how about you start saving up money and thinking about her future a little more seriously?
I can't believe that you're really lecturing me like this after all these years. But anyways, do you think you could help paying for Dot's school?
Do you have any money saved up for her college at all, Philippe?
I had some, but then I had to pay for bills and a bunch of other things. Heck, I had to buy a new car, but I do have some money saved up for her. But I don't think I'm gonna just use it on her college tuition.
Well, I would think that a good father would have done a better job preparing for all of this.
I'm doing my best, Mom, don't you get that? Besides, I know that Dot is trying really hard, and it's not like I don't want to send her to college.
Then I guess I really don't have any other choice, do I? I would hate to crush Dot's dreams. But I suppose you asked me because you knew that I couldn't say no to this.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you got me there.
This isn't funny, Philippe. You really need to start doing better. If you keep this up, you're not only going to cause trouble for yourself, but for Dot as well. I mean, you are working like you should be, right?
Of course I'm working. Just like Dot is going to school and studying, I'm putting in my work.
Well, if you have a job and you're working hard, then be a good father and save up for your daughter.
I told you that I'm doing what I can, but it's not that easy, Mom. But I'm doing everything that I can, and now you can work for Dot too.
I really am starting to get sick of dealing with you, you know that. And if I find out that you've pulled any more of this ridiculous crap again, I am cutting you off. I already told you I would do this, but now I really will if you cause your wife and daughter any more trouble.
Okay, jeez, I get it. Just please pay for Dot's school. That is, if she even gets into college.
Oh, I'm not worried about that one bit. I know that Dot is a hard-working young woman. She'll do what she sets her mind to, I just know it. Hey there, sweetie. Were you calling me just a moment ago? I'm sorry, I was still at work and I had to wait until my break to pick up.
You are the worst, Grandma! How could you do this to me?
Dot, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you could be talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, Grandma. You're making me send you money, and now I can't go to college?
Send me money? What in the world are you talking about? You're not sending me money.
I already know the truth, Grandma. You got scammed by someone, and now you're in debt and need help to get out of it.
You think that I got scammed into losing a bunch of money? I really have no idea about any of this. And I've never once been scammed in my entire life.
Dad told me that you would pretend not to know what I was talking about. He said you didn't want anyone to know.
Dot, I'm really sorry about this, but I have no idea about any of what you're telling me. I'm not receiving money from anyone, and I certainly haven't been scammed. And just what does this have to do with you not being able to go to college? You told me the other day that you had gotten in and you were so happy.
But then you got scammed, and now you don't have any more money, so that's why I'm having to send my money to you. And because of that, I can't save up anything for when I do go to college. Dad even took the money that I didn't already have saved up.
Wait, what? Are you serious? Did your dad really do that?
Yes, he did. You've ruined my future. You've ruined the rest of my life. I was working so hard, just like I had promised you, and now it's all over.
Dot, please listen to me. I am telling you that I wasn't scammed, I'm not in debt, and I'm not getting money from anyone. In fact, I'm the one who's been paying your tuition this whole time.
Wait, what? But I thought that I was paying for my school through a student loan that I would have to work off.
You mean you thought that you were going to be paying for college all by yourself?
Well, yeah, of course that's what I thought was happening.
You mean that your dad hasn't said a word to you about what he and I talked about? Hold on a second. I'm going to have to try calling him. We need to sort this out.
Hey, Mom, do you have a sec to talk? I just wanted to text you about some things that have been on my mind.
Oh, hello, son. Yes, actually, I was just thinking about reaching out to you as well.
Oh, I see, and why is that? What did you want to talk to me about?
No, you tell me what you were wanting to say to me first, please.
Well, okay, this is kind of difficult to say, but Dot had to drop out of college.
Oh, no, that's just terrible. Why would she have to go and do something like that?
The truth is that she decided that it's not for her and that she wanted to do something else with her life. But you know, Dot, she can always be so flaky. So anyways, I just wanted to ask you not to talk to her for a while. I think she needs to learn the consequences of her actions. And so I just feel like if she was able to talk to you, then she wouldn't really feel like she'd done anything wrong, you know?
I see. Well, then what is going to happen to the money that I sent to send her to school?
Oh, don't worry. I'll be sure to hold on to all that. And if she wants to go to a community college or something later, then we'll use it for that.
You really think that I'm just going to let you get away with stealing all of that money just like that?
No, Mom, it really isn't like that at all. I just don't know what Dot is gonna do in the future or what she wants, but of course I'm not trying to steal.
Philippe, I am sorry, but I can't put up with this anymore. I am cutting you off. Please don't ever contact me for anything ever again. Do you understand?
Oh, wait, what? Mom, where's this coming from all of a sudden? You can't be serious, right?
I've already heard all about how you told Dot that she wouldn't be able to go to college.
No, I didn't tell her anything. It was all Dot. She was the one who changed her mind all on her own.
Oh, really? Because that's not what she says, and she's right here with me.
Wait a second. You're telling me that Dot is at your house right now?
That's right. A house that you grew up in, but that you are no longer welcome at. And your wife is here, too. She told me that she doesn't want to be with a husband who will treat her daughter this way. So it sounds like a divorce is in your future.
Wait, but I don't understand. What's going on here? This can't be happening.
What's happening is that I know you were trying to use all of this money to pay off your own debts. I heard that you owe something like $30,000. And you were really going to use your own daughter's tuition money to try and pay it.
Mom, I don't have debt. This has got to be some kind of a mistake right now, you know?
Don't you lie to me. Your wife did some digging around and showed me everything. I told you that if you pulled something like this that I wouldn't hold back, right?
Mom, please, it's not like that at all. I just used a little bit of the tuition money, that's all. I just needed a bit of money, so I took a little dip is all.
Well, if you needed more money, then you should have gone out and gotten a second job. Stealing from your family is not the correct way to go about this. And just how did you accumulate so much debt anyways? Have you been gambling again?
I thought that I could turn Dot's tuition money into a much larger sum if I won big.
I really can't believe you right now. You are such a disappointment. You took out money that you didn't have, and it accumulated interest that you couldn't pay. Why didn't you just borrow what you'd be able to pay back? Even if it took a while, you could have done it. But instead, you had to steal from Dot. I just really can't even believe that you would sink so low to do something like that.
Mom, please, I really am sorry about this, but you have to understand that I wasn't just doing this for my own sake. I really did want to try and provide for my family.
Oh, please, you were always only thinking about yourself. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised that a gambling addict like you would go for double or nothing with your daughter's college tuition. But now, you are no longer a part of this family. Do you understand me?
Please, you have to forgive me. I'll apologize to the girls, just please, don't do this to me. Dad is dead, so if I lose you, I'll have nothing.
And you're my only son, but I know that this is the way that it has to be. Besides, it's clear that you were much more interested in money than family to begin with.
It's not like that at all, okay? Of course I love my family, and I would hate if you all left me.
You should have thought about that before you caused all of this trouble for us. I mean, you literally even took your own daughter's hard-earned money from her job. If your family is having any financial trouble, it's clear to me that it's all your fault.
I promise that I will never ever gamble again. I won't ever cause any trouble to my precious family ever again. So please, you have to help me out here, Mom. You have to tell my wife and daughter how sorry I am. Tell them that I'll never hurt them again. I just need a little bit of help with all this debt. Surely you can understand that.
I told you that you aren't a part of this family anymore. You tried to crush your own daughter's dreams all because you have no self-control. You promised me that you wouldn't get back into gambling, but I know now that that was nothing but a lie. You made a promise, and now you've broken it.
But I really do promise that this time it's gonna be different. Please, Mom, you have to believe me. It won't happen again, I swear.
That is exactly what you told me the first time, and we know how that turned out. But I just can't forgive you again. I know that if I did, I would be putting not just my own money on the line, but I'd be putting Dot's future on the line too. There isn't going to be a next time.
I'm so sorry. I should have told you about the debt from the very start, but I didn't want you to get mad at me. Now I've gone and screwed it all up.
That's right. You did screw it all up. But it's a good thing that I found out about this before things got any worse. If Dot actually had been forced to quit college, then I would never, ever forgive you. Not that I'm going to now.
Please, Mom, I really am sorry. You have to believe me. I just need a little bit of help. Just a little money, that's all. Please don't kick me out of the family like this. You're all that I have now. Don't you get that?
I think I've made myself quite clear. Now, if you have nothing else to say for yourself, I think that we're done here. After that, Philippe's wife, Dot's mother, requested a divorce. After everything was said and done, I found out that Philippe was actually about $150,000 in debt. It was also unsurprising to learn that despite the best attempts of Dot and her mom to keep the family afloat, it was, in fact, Philippe's rampant borrowing that was making things so difficult. He even had to sell his car to earn some quick cash, and as a result had to take the bus to work every day. Because of that, he started showing up later and later and performing worse and worse at work. Finally, his bosses felt like they had no choice but to let him go. In the end, with no family to support him, Philippe was made to shoulder all of his debt by himself. As for Dot and her mother, they both moved into my house, and Dot was able to continue her studies at college. We all agreed to block Philippe and cut off any and all contact with him. I can only hope that this experience has taught him a valuable lesson that will serve him well wherever life might take him. I'm just sad that I won't be there to see if it happens.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.